Good Saturday morning. Yes, it is Saturday. We made it through our Holy Week. Um, we made it to Saturday. And some may call this Holy Saturday. Some may call this Silent Saturdays. Depending on your tradition, they have different names for this day. But today I want to call this day the Day of Limbo. Yeah, the Day of Limbo. And why would I call it the Day of Limbo? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've been left speechless? A traumatic situation or some sort of trial or some sort of event that has left you bewildered, has left you in limbo, basically. And I want to look at this day through the perspective of the disciples and the perspective of all those who loved Jesus and followed him, all those that received a miracle, all those who resurrected through the ministry of Jesus, and all his mother, his family members, the soldiers, everyone who he impacted in one way or another. They were left perplexed. They were left in a state of limbo. They were left in a state where they had to make a decision of, should I continue what I have learned from Jesus, or should I forget all about it because it's over? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where limbo seems like you just don't know? You just don't know what to do. You don't know what decisions to take. You don't know what next step to take. And you have no control, absolutely no control of the situation. And the disciples and all his loved ones and his family had no control over the situation. Not their wit, not their might, not their stature, not their positions, nothing that they could have had, not their riches, not their relationship, nothing that they had could have stopped what happened the night before, which was the death of Christ on the cross. They were left in limbo. And a lot of times we find ourselves in situations that nothing can stop what's going to happen. We're going to have to walk through it and believe everything that we've been taught. Literally hold on to everything we've been taught. Because it's easy to believe when everything's going all right. It's easy to believe when we're walking along with Jesus and eating with Jesus and seeing him do all the work. But now they had to manifest everything that was taught. Those seeds that were planted underground, yeah, those seeds that no one was looking at, no one was seeing those roots take place, those seeds now had to sprout out. Those seeds were sprouting down into the ground, but now they had to shoot up above the ground. And this was the moment in limbo where faith had to be manifested, where everything that the master had taught them, they had to now assimilate it, remember it, bring it back to fruition in their lives, and now apply it. Limbo is a state of us regurgitating, what a horrible word, regurgitating everything that we have learned of God and walking in it by faith. Everything that we have learned from God and walking in it by faith. See, Jesus already knew he was going to be resurrecting. But the disciples found themselves in limbo on this Saturday in silence. They didn't know what to do. But God is telling us that in situations where he is silent, the situations have left us silent. The traumas have left us silent. We need to hang on to everything we have known of God to be. We need to hang on to every promise. We need to hang on to everything that God has spoken to you and believe. We need to believe and trust. We need to walk in peace, knowing that no matter how ugly it is, God is ultimately in control and we are not. So in your limbo, in my limbo, we need to hold on to the truth of God and walk in it. Yea, do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. And that is what the disciples had to hold on to. Yea, though they were walking through the valley of the shadow of death, they had to believe that somehow God was going to turn it around. So I encourage you on your limbo days, I encourage myself on my limbo days to hold on to the truth. God bless you and have a beautiful, majestic Saturday.